flame-proof equipment, ready with the refueling rig, ready with 4 new tyres and wheels, and in comes Gerhard Berger. Now, he was 14 seconds ahead of Nigel Mansell. It's going to be quite a close-run thing before Nigel Mansell goes through, because it's a very short pit lane here, and Berger has come in. He's going to take about 9 or 10 seconds for this refueling stop, and Mansell has yet to go through. He's through. Now, look for Berger. It's going to be tremendously close for 3rd position. Mansell is there. Mansell is through. Now, so he's got that much of a lead as you look for the red Ferrari of Gerhard Berger. There it is now in 4th position. And Gerhard, with his teammate Alesi behind him in 5th position and visually behind him, is, of course, on comparatively cold tyres, whereas Alesi and Mansell are not.
That looks, Schumacher's off. Schumacher's lost time.
Yeah.
Hill goes by.
Oh, out goes Schumacher. The German is out of the Australian Grand Prix, and Damon Hill only has to keep going to be world champion of 1994, but can he keep going? Because he hit Schumacher's car, and if Damon Hill has to retire and you see smoke pouring off the wheel, that will mean that Schumacher will be world champion. What an incredible development. Schumacher gets underneath the protective barrier. Now, you can see Damon Hill's right front wheel is canting right over. He's got a puncture in the front left.
Yes, and I think hopefully, no, he's bent his wishbone as well. We can see it on the onboard camera there. He's got a bent left front suspension, but what needs to happen now, clearly Schumacher is out. The question is, can they repair Hill's car? Can he get out? And can he get into the top 6 and get a point, or get 2 points? In fact, he needs a 5th, but it's not looking good. This, we didn't see what happened. I'd like to see, here we are. Now, we are in the Wakefield. Schumacher turns into the left. He's turning into the left. He gets too sideways. He goes off. Schumacher's made the mistake. He hits the wall. He's damaged his own car. And then he comes back to the left. And then he blocks the inside on the right. Damon is coming in. Now, that's bad from Schumacher. Schumacher should have known his car was damaged. Damon had the line. I'm afraid that is a fundamental mistake, I believe, from Michael Schumacher at a real moment of crisis.
And there will be people, of course, who say, as we see this replay of Schumacher going into the wall, that that was a desperate manoeuvre by Schumacher to stop Damon Hill winning the championship. Into the wall he goes. Now, the question is, can Damon Hill get in and have his car repaired? You see the front left wheel is locked up. Now, Nigel Mansell is going to go through in the lead, but he was 54 seconds behind the leaders. Damon obviously extremely worried. The question is, how long is it going to take them to repair whatever damage there was? You see he's been in the pits for about 16 seconds now. And Mansell has gone through, Berger has gone through, Alesi has gone through, Hakkinen has gone through.
And Patrick Head there's looking at that left front wishbone, Hill shaking his head. He knows in his heart of hearts that it is all over. Now, here's some on board from Damon Hill. Let's have a look. We're into the Westfield bend. Now, let's look for Schumacher. Schumacher there has already had his moment. There he is, bouncing off the right-hand wall. Schumacher deflecting back. Schumacher going wide. Damon seeing him slow. Damon goes for the inside there, and now that really should have been. Now look at that. Schumacher cuts across, rides over the wheels. The left rear wheel of Schumacher hits Damon's left front. That should have been Damon's corner, even disregarding anything else in my book.
As Damon Hill retires from the Australian Grand Prix, and the 1994 World Championship has been won, a lot of people will say by default, by Michael Schumacher. As the Benetton team congratulate each other, they know that their man has won the World Championship, but he doesn't, because he's still stuck behind the wire. Well, an amazing development. Schumacher would not want to have won the World Championship that way, I am utterly sure, with a heartbroken Damon Hill watching the monitor. This is bitter gall. He's won 6 races this year. If he could have just finished 2 points ahead of Michael Schumacher, he would have been world champion in only his 2nd full season of Grand Prix racing. Michael Schumacher, scarcely able to believe his luck, is, I think, unashamedly weeping tears of joy and happiness at the knowledge that after a very grueling season, when his team has been accused of cheating,